Hello, everyone, and welcome to just one of the most heartwarming segments I think that we do each week. It is Doodle Drop time, and I'm telling you, I'm the one to do this one today. I agreed that I would stand in for Sherry. She had some appointments, and then I realized what litter it was, and I got really excited. Okay, so I love my large F1 black beauty of a dog, Porter. He is amazing in every way. Well, Edna, I feel like, has given us just a whole beautiful collection of Porters with a little extra something. So there are 10 babies in this litter. Now only those big mamas can handle that. You can see there's Edna, and when we have those large golden retriever moms, they tend to produce very large puppies. Now she is actually smaller than the dad, but I think there is something too when that mom is big, because Porter's mother is very big, golden retriever Gloria, and they just produce really, really big. So you pair her with the handsome Bruno, who's a little bit bigger, then you get fantastic, majestic puppies that are just gorgeous. Now, since there's 10, and there's only one of me, and we have a tiny little table, we're just gonna give you a sampling. This is like your appetizer of the litter. I have 4 here with me today. I have 2 of the girls and 2 of the boys. So what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna start from smallest and go to the biggest, so you can see a little bit of variation in size here, but oh, I love them. Okay, we're gonna start with White. She is the smallest little girl. Say hello, everyone. Look at that. This is considered phantom markings when they have those beautiful eyebrows, that different colored muzzle, and then you're typically going to see that also on their chest and then down their feet. Your feet are wet. Did you tee-tee? Did you tee-tee? It's okay. So you can see she is a little nugget. Are you talking? Oh, God. My goodness, it's because I told everybody you TT'd. I'm sorry. It happens. All right, she's little, but she is mighty. Tell them I'm mighty. Beautiful. So that is the extra little markings that I'm talking about, whereas like Porter and Stout, they are all black. These babies, I think almost all of them. And let me know, Will, if I need to move that anywhere.
It's fine. I'll move it here in just a second.
Okay. Goodness, I'll give you your sister in a minute. So here's Red, and let's compare how we're getting bigger. We're stepping up our game. Girlfriend, what? And you want to make it all about you? All right, so here's Red. She is another beautiful phantom colored puppy. You just hang out by yourself for 1 minute. You'll be fine. I'll give your sister in a second. And what I really love about these phantom markings in particular is that they have, I don't know the technical term, but to me it's like highlighted cheeks. And I know what this looks like as an adult, and it's really, really beautiful. This F1 coat, because it's pretty straight, it grows out very, very loose waves, still plush, but then they have this gorgeous highlighted face, eyebrows, and legs. It's okay. Here's your sister. Here you go. Here you go. Here's Sissy. Snuggle up. It's always the little ones that have the biggest mouth. All right, now we're gonna go to the boys. A little bit bigger than Red. Here is Green. I mean, they just produce like the same puppy over and over. But when I tell y'all, this is so striking as adults. And a lot of you have heard, you've been around long enough, you've listened to me talk for years and years, that you know that I feel like there's an absolute science to incredible temperaments and black puppies. They have proven it over and over and over again. That's why I had to have my own. And he proved it 10 times. He's amazing. So there's something to do with these, I don't know, their personalities are just very, very good. They're just well-rounded, easygoing puppies. Of course, there's always going to be a random exception that's going to make me look like a liar, but they have more times than not proven that to be the absolute truth. Black puppies are quality temperaments. So this is Green. So cute. And she settled right down. What you got? All right, then we have Hefty. Go here. Open it. Oh, this is like a toddler. Say, I'm already grown up. Yo, he is so big. I mean, can you believe that? I asked Carol earlier, I was like, well, maybe I'll do all 10. And she's like, no. She said some of them are almost 5 pounds already.
Is that the parent?
Right? Like, my heavens. And these your babies? But look, I mean, so he is going to be quite the big boy. See, I'm already very big. So this is Orange. And you can see on the litter picture that they all pretty much look like this. Even some of them are hiding their markings a little bit, but they all have a little bit of the phantom marking. Blue dot there has the most highlighted face, and then Orange right here. So again, this, if you're not sure, a lot of people see this and are like, oh, they kind of look like little Rottweilers. As puppies, they do, because they have those very contained markings. But with Goldendoodle hair, it just gets really cool because it grows out, it kind of waves, and then it just highlights and becomes really, really pretty. So you pair that with amazing temperaments, striking look, really big. You're going to have to want a big one, a big, hefty puppy. This is a really, really fantastic litter to be on. Now, I know that look, we all did fit in our puppy tray. How cute. There are opportunities for you guys to get on this litter still. Typically after Doodle drop, that's when the spots are taken pretty quickly. After you've seen them at 4 weeks old, you get to see them move around a little bit. We explain their markings, what they're going to look like as adults. Then those spots are taken up pretty fast. So I know there are always people who are asking and waiting they just want a really, really big Goldendoodle that's going to be pretty stout, hefty, because they can pull from, the poodle side or the retriever side. And this litter is definitely more of the structure of retrievers. Just that thickness to them, that heavy bone structure, fullness of the face, very short stop. If you don't know what that is, it's just the short bridge of the nose. All those things are important to some of you, but when it comes down to having that and having a beautiful temperament, I know that the Edna puppies are going to be amazing. What is the count, boy versus? Okay, there we are, 4 girls and 6 boys. So I don't know what the availability is on the girl side, but I'm sure there's at least a spot that you could slide into there, but definitely on the boys. Will, would you go back to the girls real quick? I wanted to see if White consistently looked, yeah, she's still the smallest. So if you want maybe on the smaller end of a large, let's look at maybe some of the girls, but the larger end, you might want to request orange, or let me see the boys again. I think they're all going to be just about the same at maturity. These two up here, green and orange, are very, very thick. So we have your big, beautiful babies just waiting for you. It's a fun time to get on a litter at this age, because then you still have a lot to anticipate, more pictures. They just got new photos today, so they'll look even different than in those photos. Then we'll have temperament tests coming up in about 2 weeks, or a little bit more, 2.5 weeks. You can see how they test out, get updates on, their play videos. It's just fun to follow when you're actually plugged into the litter. So get on a spot. Let us know if you have specific questions. Of course, with them being F1s, if you have allergy concerns, we would encourage you to either do an allergy visit or a t-shirt test, just to make sure you don't react to them. But they are just so wonderful. Even with my F1, his coat was pretty much just like this, and he's not a shedder, so don't think that F1 means a lot of shedding or anything like that. So
Cerise was asking if they're the same size and color as Porter.
yeah, so they are the same size and the same generation. Porter, that litter, they didn't get any of the phantom markings, which I think is fantastic. Really cool looking. So again, it's orange here that I think is going to be the most striking in the contrast of colors. So whereas Porter was all black, these guys are going to have, this is going to continue to grow out, kind of highlight all around the face. Porter does have lighter color on his legs, but his is silvered out. These are phantoms, which is different. But I wish we had pictures of some of these as adults. I know we do somewhere, and you would see just how captivating they are. Really? Think you might have one? Because I don't think. No. Close to that, the one on the bottom, but because it's not just brown and black. So, I'm sorry, buddy. This over here is a light, it's almost white under there. So this is where that brightness comes around their face. And I just can't wait to see these grow up. So I highly, highly recommend, and always do, always will, recommend giant F1 black puppies. They will not steer you wrong. They will be your best friend. They bond very easily. Very easy to be around. Very enjoyable puppies. I can't tell Porter enough how much I love him and squeeze him, and he just endures it. So they're wonderful. This litter is something I was really excited about from the moment they got here, and I keep just waiting for the next, to see what they look like next, because they change so quickly. So by the time their temperament test comes around, I think they're going to be, I'm sure they'll all be spoken for by then, but that will really give you an opportunity to see what I'm talking about. So give us a call. Let us know if you have any questions at all about this really, really special litter. And before we go, we put it out there today to let you guys know that we are starting our newsletter. It is going to go out the end of this month. That is something brand new for Smerallias. We have never done that, but we're asking you to send in an email just saying that you want to be added to the list. If you will email me at connect@smeraglia.com and say you want to be a part of the newsletter. It's just quarterly. But it is going to be more of a personal side, behind the scenes, totally different content than what you see on our social media platforms. This is for us to be able to stay connected with y'all better and not rely solely on you guys being involved in our social media. So this is for those who don't necessarily have time to get on social media to check all of our things, but you can be connected. It's going to be an interactive opportunity for you. So email us, connect@Smeraglia. You're not going to want to miss the first edition newsletter. There's lots of behind the scenes stuff because we have a lot of things going on. And again, it's not stuff you're going to see by just following us. So do that. Call us about the Edna babies and let us know if we can help you in any way. All right, we'll see you guys later.